Hey everybody, there's more than one state now that they are going after the Amish. The Amish people, nobody has messed with the Amish ever. There's no need to. These people have no carbon footprint. They're not going after them because they have cars or pollute or anything other. Well, they're horses and cows and shit, I guess, fart. So, but they're not going after them for that. They're going after them because they don't eat government food. They want everybody eating government food. I wonder why. Wonder what's in that they don't want you eating anything else. Because why else would they go after the Amish? Now the one in Pennsylvania, this guy has built a business over 30 years. He don't use pesticides. He don't jack up all of his animals with antibiotics or steroids or anything like that. He don't even use pesticides in the fields that they graze in, so that the pesticides don't get into the animals. It is probably some of the healthiest food on the earth by the way the Amish grow it and treat it, and the government cannot have this. They can't have it. They're sending federal agents in on these people. So most of these people are pacifists. They'll just lay down and quit. Some of these people won't. If you have any sense left in your mind whatsoever and you live around the Amish, the only thing I can say is you better protect them in every manner you can. They're the last ones that's going to teach you how to survive in a manner you're not used to. And if you let DC destroy them, that's your last chance for any food. Because you sure as hell don't know how to farm a field. You sure as hell don't know how to raise cattle, pigs, chickens. You can't even raise your own kids right. You sure as hell wouldn't know how to do it in a winter. People that are proven to you with this act. And they're claiming this man in Pennsylvania, folks, he had 30 years he's built a business. He has 4,000 people that trust him, that come to him. They're members only, folks. He wasn't selling this stuff on the streets. It was members only. You had to be a part of his club. It's the only way you could buy his stuff. And they're putting a stop to it. They came on his property. Federal agents forced their way in, counted every egg he had, every chicken, every cow, every pig, every row of corn or whatever he grew. They calculated it all up and told him, you better not sell any of it. If you do, we'll come in and take it all. And then they slapped a $300,000 fine on this man. Oh, yeah. That's your democracy. That's your democracy, folks. Oh, yeah. Deny it. Deny that in your democracy, because that's exactly what it is. The man in Pennsylvania gave them full access because they had a warrant. Just like I said, some of these Amish are pacifists. They'll lay right down, but others are not. The guy in Pennsylvania, he allowed them on the property and into every building so they could count everything and ensure he does not sell anything. Well, in Wisconsin, they tried that on an Amish farmer up there. They flashed their unconstitutional warrants, their corrupted courtroom warrants, federal courtroom warrants. They walked in on that guy's property in Wisconsin, showed him the warrant. He said, "You have full access to everything." And he sat out. They walked over and grabbed a doorknob on one of the buildings, locked. They walked over to another door, locked. They brought the warrant back over to the Amish farmer. Said the warrant says we have full access to all buildings and everything. And the farmer said, "Yeah, but go ahead. I ain't stopping you." They went, "Well, you need to unlock these doors." He said, "Oh, no. My lawyer told me I gave all my keys to my lawyer or something like that. I don't have no keys to none of these doors. You'll have to go to my lawyer and get those keys. I don't have them. I'm not unlocking them. I can't." Shit. He wasn't as easy pushover as the coward. And people, I'm sorry. If you're not willing to fight back against a corrupted government, then you are a coward. You are a coward. Especially when they come in there claiming all your shit. Telling you what you can do with it and what you can't. What you built for 30 years. And they think they can come in here and take it from you. Well, they've done this to me more than once. And that's what I've been trying to tell you people. It's all coming to everyone. They're coming for all your shit. Right now, they're going after the easy people. Or they think they're all easy. They're going to have to kill some of them. They're going to have to kill some of them. Or lock them up in prison. And just take their shit. And they're going to do that. If they have to kill them, they'll kill them as well. The FBI has killed many people. Corrupted FBI has killed many people on live TV. But people, you can guarantee when the people you vote for, your representatives, are going after the Amish, they're going after the food. When they emptied the shells by making the container ships sit out in the Pacific Ocean, backed up, couldn't come into America because of them. That was a barricade, a blockade. That was an act of war that the government of that 10 square miles of Washington, D.C. pulled on the entire North America, Canada, Mexico, and what you guys think is the United States of America. That was a blockade, folks. That was an act of war. They forced you to put a mask on your face. They forced you to stay 6 feet apart. If your family members were in the hospital dying, you were not allowed to be in there with them on their dying day. They did a lot of stuff, folks. They did a lot of stuff. And if you don't think them going after the Omnis right now is a extremely bad thing for you, then I hope you're an Amish, because there ain't a book you're gonna buy online or out of anywhere, or there ain't a video that you're gonna be able to watch that's gonna teach you what they know. They are your last line of defense. And when they are stopped, that will ensure starvation throughout this country. Ensure it. Winter is going to be something you guys have never experienced before. This winter. It doesn't matter whether you believe me or not. There's many people saying the same thing, that starvation is going to happen everywhere. Every nation is going to have people starving to death. And if that's a fact, then that means every nation will have people killing each other for food or whatever reason. I've said this before and I'll say it again, folks. When society makes it impossible for you to survive, then society no longer exists. You see the walls, the fencing, the military, and everything else they got protecting that 10 square miles of Washington, D.C. They can use nukes if they need to. If they even got them. But they can use some big ass bombs, even if they're not nukes. They can use some big ass bombs to protect that 10 square miles. They're not going to lose. Only we are. Until Jesus returns. There isn't any fight in this, folks. There isn't any reason even to worry about it. You people are going to keep playing the game. You're going to keep doing the same thing over and over. Keep voting for the lesser of two evils. And you're going to keep thinking, this time, they're going to be for us. When they are never for us. They are only for themselves. Look at the bank accounts, folks. Look at the bank accounts of the people who live in that who work in that 10 square miles called Washington, D.C. Look into their bank accounts. See how much they had when they started it, before they went into working for that 10 square miles, and see how much they're worth today. The longer they've been there, the more millions they are worth. Because even AOC, in her first year, making $175,000 a year being a congressperson, I would say woman, but she's not even a woman. She's a barhoe. In her first year being a congressperson, making $175,000 a year, she was already a millionaire. Explain that. Explain that. This woman that's running for Arizona, be governor of Arizona, she's claiming how she's going to fight for everybody. They always do. They always make those claims. But as soon as they put that right hand on that Bible or whatever that book is they're swearing in on, and they raise that other hand, as soon as that's done, everything they said in the campaign goes right out the window, and people start coming in going, okay, say when. Start throwing $100 bills on the table. How much? Where's your number? And they just keep doing this till them $100 bills are just piling up. And then they go, that's enough. 4.5. And they sell their vote to the highest bidder. Your electoral college is the same thing. They sold all their votes to the highest bidder. Your Supreme Court, same thing. All of it's all connected, folks. It's all a game. They make one part of it look bad for a little while, and make the other side look good, and then they make the other side look bad, and make the side that was looking bad look good now. And you all believe this shit is real. It's a clown show. Bread and circus. They're still doing it to you. Now they're going after the real food that's left in America. They want you eating that garbage that they're making. Why? The only thing I can say is to shorten the younger lifespan. You ain't gonna live off of that shit. So you better line your asses up. You better pack up all your guns, everything you got, and go surround the Amish and protect them. Because you people, you're going to need the knowledge that they have. If you don't, I guess you'll have to figure out if you like eating human meat or not. Because that's about all that's going to be around this winter. Don't believe me? Watch and see. God loves you guys. I love you as well. Only you can help yourselves. Nobody else is coming till Jesus comes. That's it. It's too late. It's gone too far. Till next time, folks. Love you.